Hey yo, I'm back with another video, and today I want to talk about Sean Brady versus Gilbert Burns. I want to do a recap of that entire main card. And before I start today's video, please subscribe to my channel. I've got very few subscribers, and watch this video at 2 times the speed. Okay, ready, get set, go. Okay, uh, this was a this was kind of a good card. I watched some of the fights. I did not watch all of the fights. I did not watch the prelims or the early prelims and whatnot, and I got some of my predictions right, and I got many of them wrong as well. Nathan Fletcher versus Gigamantis Ramasaka. Nathan Fletcher won this by submission. I didn't know. I didn't watch that. Andre Petrosky versus Dilian Budka. Andre Petrosky won this fight. Okay. Jacqueline Amorim versus Vanessa Demopoulos. Well, Vanessa Demopoulos lost this fight. I actually predicted her to win this. Gabriel Santos versus Isa. Isa lost this fight by uh, what? How did he lose? I think he lost by knockout, if I'm not mistaken. No, he lost by unanimous decision. Yeah. Gabriel Santos won this fight. I had no idea. Andre Lima versus Felipe dos Santos. Felipe dos Santos lost. I don't know who I picked to win. Yeah, I think I probably picked Andre Lima, but they're both kind of similar fighters. But yeah, but yes, Andre Lima won this fight. Isaac Dulgarian versus Brendon Marotte. Isaac Dulgarian, he won this fight. Chris Padilla versus Rongzhu. Chris Padilla won this fight, but Rongzhu was actually doing well, and it was a doctor stoppage. And yeah, Chris Padilla delivered a elbow. I think I predicted Chris Padilla to win this fight, or I don't know who I predicted, but yeah, Rongzhu's eyes were like shut, completely shut. That was bad. And then Yanal Ashmouz versus Trevor Peak. Yanal Ashmouz won this fight. I think I predicted Trevor Peak, or probably Yanal Ashmouz. I don't remember who I predicted to win this fight, but Yanal Ashmouz, he won this fight. Cody Durden versus Matt Schnell. Matt Schnell got finished. I think he probably retired today. It was an anaconda choke or a ninja choke. I don't remember, but it was in third round. Was it? No, it was in round two to 29 seconds. And yeah, good finish by Cody Durden. It was actually a very good finish, very good choke. And Matt Schnell, I'm fairly certain he retired. Steve Garcia versus Kyle Nelson. This fight also ended very quickly in a very first round. Kyle Nelson, he took down Steve Garcia, I think, or I think Steve Garcia just slipped or something. I don't remember, but basically Kyle Nelson was on top and Steve Garcia was in the bottom. Kyle Nelson then he got Steve Garcia's back. He set the hooks in, and then he was trying to finish him, or I don't know what he was trying to do. Then Steve Garcia somehow was able to reverse the position, got on top of Kyle Nelson, and ended lots and lots of elbows and punches. Just kept landing elbows and punches, and eventually found the finish. I think there was a elbow that was landed to the back of the head of Kyle Nelson, and that he had a lump on the back of his head. But at the end of the day, Steve Garcia just found a way to win, and that was actually a very good performance. Like he brutally, uh, like he just gave a brutal knockout. It was like a brutal finish for Steve Garcia, man. Kyle Nelson, I think he's on a losing streak now, probably a 2 or 3 losing streak, but Steve Garcia is on a 5 fight winning streak now. And I would like to see him fight somebody in the ranked in a top 15 maybe, or maybe someone who's in the top 20, because he's 32 years old. He does not have a lot of time left, especially in the featherweight division. And yeah, good performance. Co-main event: Natalia Silva versus Jessica Andrade. I actually did not watch this fight, but Natalia Silva, according to whatever I watched the highlights, she was winning this fight on the feet. She has better, I would say, striking than Jessica Andrade, and Jessica Andrade looked really small compared to Natalia Silva. She's 5'4", and Jessica Andrade is just 5'1". So Natalia Silva was towering over Jessica Andrade. Natalia Silva looked like 2 weight divisions heavier than Jessica Andrade. But anyway, good performance by Natalia Silva. Now the main event. This is what I wanted to talk about. Sean Brady defeated Gilbert Burns by unanimous decision, I believe. And Brady landed 57%. And Brady also got a lot of takedowns against Gilbert Burns, especially in the towards the end of the fight, that is in the 5th round. And Gilbert Burns had his moment. He landed some good overhand rights, and he also landed a couple of knees. But those knees, somehow Brady was able to take those knees and those punches as well. He seems to have a better chin than we thought after his performance against Bilal. Again, that loss against Bilal has actually aged really well. Um, his loss against Bilal has actually aged really well since Bilal is the champion now. But if I'm not mistaken, Brady is probably ranked number six. He will be ranked number six, um, probably day after tomorrow or something. He'll be ranked number six by Monday or Tuesday, and which puts him in the top. Yeah, he's almost in the top five. He has called out two good opponents, that is Ian Gary and Kobe Covington. I don't think Kobe Covington is going to accept that fight. Kobe Covington will probably retire because he's what 40 years old right now. I don't know how old is Kobe. Let me just check how old is Kobe. Kobe Chaos Covington. I don't know how old he is at this point of time. He is 36 years old. He's pretty old. He's a bit younger than Gilbert Burns, but the difference is Kobe does not have the power of Gilbert Burns. Gilbert can still crack. Kobe's greatest asset is his cardio, and at the age of 36, I don't know how good his cardio is going to hold. And after his last performance against Leon Edwards, I don't know when he last fought. He last fought December. Yeah, he fought on 16th of December last year, and he hasn't fought this year entirely. So I don't think he's going to take a young and up and coming fighter like Sean Brady, who's ranked number six, who also has really good grappling, who was able to take Gilbert Burns down. If Brady can take down Gilbert Burns, then I'm fairly certain he can hang with Kobe Covington. He can take down Kobe Covington. Maybe he cannot take down, but he can still defend the takedowns against Kobe Covington. And there is no way Kobe Covington is going to knock out Sean Brady because Kobe Covington does not have the knockout power. And he also does not have the submission threat of Gilbert Burns. So, and Kobe Covington is also physically weaker than Sean Brady. He might be a bit taller than Kobe Covington might be a bit taller than Sean Brady. That's it. But I don't think he is going to be much of a problem when it comes to his grappling. So I think Sean Brady can easily win that fight. I don't know how easy it would be, but I think Sean Brady can win that fight. But apart from that, he has also called out Ian Machado Gary. Now that's an interesting fight because Ian Machado Gary is also on a crazy winning streak. Like Ian Machado Gary is undefeated, if I'm not wrong. The future Ian Machado Gary. He's on a, I think he's on a 14 fight winning streak. Whatever his record is, 15 and 0. He's on a 15 fight winning streak. Probably 5 fights in the UFC. Yeah. No, he has fought more than that. He's probably an 8 and 0 in UFC. He's 8 and 0 in UFC. So that is a very good record. And he's only 26 years old. There is a chance that Ian Gary might somehow pull an upset against Sean Brady. On paper, Sean Brady is a better fighter than Ian Gary, and he has all the tools to defeat Ian Gary because Sean Brady is a very good wrestler. He's not exactly a wrestler, he's a grappler, but he can wrestle. He's a grappler that can wrestle. And he's not just a boring grappler, but rather, I mean, he's a boring grappler, but he somehow has the ability to maul you. He's physically really strong. So on paper, Sean Brady should win this fight. But I don't know if Ian Gary will take that fight because probably Ian Gary will be ranked higher than him. I don't know what is Ian Gary's ranking currently. It will be an interesting fight if Ian Gary decides to take this fight against Sean Brady. So, but apart from it, there is of course the top five of the welterweight division looks really good. There is, I think JDM is up there. Kamaru Usman is still up there. Shavkat Rakhmonov is there. And Leon Edwards is probably ranked number whatever. I think he should have probably called for someone like Leon Edwards. Because since Leon Edwards has lost this fight, maybe Sean Brady could have called him. But then again, I don't know if he's confident against Leon Edwards, but he's probably confident against Ian Gary. But it is what it is, man. Overall, a really good performance by Sean Brady. But if I have to talk about Gilbert Burns, he had his moment. But it's just that he's old. He's getting older. He's 38. How old is he? He is 38. He's going to turn 39 next year. No, he's 38. So he's pretty old. And with his fighting style and the kind of damage that he has taken over his career, he fought against who's who. Like he has fought against Kamaru Usman. He has fought against JDM. Now Sean Brady. Then prior to that, he got knocked out by Dan Hooker when he was in lightweight. Then fought against Jorge Masvidal. Like Gilbert Burns has fought against everybody, to be honest. And the punishment that his body has taken, I don't think he can continue. I mean, he can still defeat some fighters, but to defeat someone like Sean Brady or Shafkat or this this young hungry fighters, it'll be difficult for him because of his style of fighting and the damage that he has taken over the years. So maybe it's time for Gilbert to retire. Maybe not immediately, but maybe 2-3 fights down the line, he should retire because I don't want to see him go out like BJ Penn or Cowboy Cerrone, like who kept fighting for a very long period of time, and it just, you know, I think, I mean, he has really good jiu-jitsu. He can just continue competing in jiu-jitsu just like Demetrius Mighty Mouse Johnson, and he can teach jiu-jitsu and earn a lot of money. He has avenues to earn money, and he also has a podcast with Money Moicano. He can do that full time. He can do his YouTube full time and I hope he makes a good amount of money through that because he's getting old, and I don't want to see fighters getting hurt when they're old. I guess that's it. And also, my prediction was right. I predicted Sean Brady by unanimous decision, I think, and I got that right. Probably, I think most of the fighters that I picked to win, they actually won, and yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy with my prediction. And I guess that's it from today's video. If you guys enjoyed the video, then drop a like and please share this video to your friends and family who watch UFC, and please subscribe to my channel. I've got very few subscribers, and peace out.